Hey, what's up everyone? It's Mike here for you with an e-cig review, and tonight we're talking about the brand new EonSmoke Disposable Electronic Cigarette. Now, I did get this courtesy of the folks at EonSmoke.com. A huge thanks to everyone over there. In the past, I reviewed their original device, which is a two-piece refillable, rechargeable e-cig system. They decided to go ahead and make some disposables. Sent me out a couple to get my thoughts. So here we go. Firstly, the packaging. It's a very nice package, plastic, durable. Flip it open. Inside comes with a nice little flyer. On this side gives you 6 different flavors to choose from. On the other side, just a little bit of information. I won't read the whole thing, but I will talk about puff count because that is mentioned in here. Each EonSmoke disposable is the equivalent to 20 to 40 traditional cigarettes. So, with that in mind, I actually, in the sake of research, smoked a few traditional cigarettes, and by my calculation, I ended up with 10 to 12 puffs per cigarette. So, with that information, and using this 20 to 40 traditional cigarette rule, that's going to come out using 10 puffs per cigarette, 200 to 400 puffs per disposable EonSmoke. If I were to use the opposite end of the scale, use 12 puffs per cigarette, that's going to come to 240 to 480 puffs per EonSmoke disposable cigarette. Now, that means I can't give you an exact puff count for this device. It's basically just going to be dependent on how you actually were using this. If you're constantly using it, you're probably going to get a little bit less puffs than you were if you were to just use it every so often, and how long of puffs that you were to take, things like that. So moving forward, pulling out the device, as far as the weight of it, the feel of it, I feel that it is very close to a traditional cigarette. It's very lightweight. The tip itself has got a very soft tip, so it's very comfortable on the lips. The end of it has a plastic cap which is going to light up as you're inhaling, and when you first get it, I have not used this one, it has it's just a sticker basically on the end of it covering the air hole, showing you that it is brand new, nice and fresh. So this is the President flavor. I have not used that. I'm more of a menthol flavored fan, so I have been using that. Now this is the 30 milligram nicotine, and it is worth mentioning that these are available only in 30 milligram nicotine and in 6 different flavors. So here we go. So in terms of vapor production, pretty close to a traditional cigarette. I don't really think it's spot on with a traditional cigarette, but it's pretty close. And that's the whole point of an e-cig. They're just trying to be pretty close to a traditional cigarette, and I feel that this has pretty much achieved that goal. Now, I'm not going to talk about each individual flavor, but since I am using the menthol, I will mention, folks, that, you know, in the past I've stated in the vape world, I have yet to personally come across a 100% true blue menthol. This does have a menthol effect to it. You do get a nice cooling sensation in your lungs, in your throat, but for me it leaves a peppermint aftertaste, so it's more of just a natural mint flavor. Peppermint in this case. So it's still very good as far as flavor nonetheless, but as far as menthol, I'm not going to say that this is 100% menthol, but still a good flavor. Now, what are my thoughts on this? What are my pros, what are my cons? Obviously the pro of this is it's not a traditional cigarette. Anything that's going to keep you from smoking the traditional cigarette is going to be good for you. My one major concern about this, though, is its price point. It's listed at $9.99, And now I can't say that this is going to be 100%. It's going to be dependent on how you smoke or how you vape. But based on my calculations in terms of the puff count, there are a lot of other disposable devices out there, whether they be e-cigs, e-hookahs, what have you. But most of them range around 500 puffs, and most of them range around $9.99, $10, give or take a couple dollars here or there. But in terms of comparability with other devices, I feel that this is a little bit less as a puff count for me. So with that in mind, I think that this is going to be a product that's going to be perfect for the folks out there that are not huge smokers. They only want a cigarette here and there every now and again. I think that this is going to be perfect for you. You pick one up, you puff on it every now and again, it's going to last you for a pretty good length of time. Now, if you're a smoker that's wanting something that's going to give you, continual use, I don't really feel that this device is for you. You may want to step it up. If you're looking at a device like this, you may want to step it up and go for the original EonSmoke, because in that case you just buy extra cartridges, change them out as you please. These, I think, are about a pack of cigarettes as far as puff goes. So again, like I say, 12 puffs per cigarette. If this comes out to 40 cigarettes, that's 480 puffs. So it's not far off from the 500 puff count devices that are out there. So it's not a huge deal as far as the price point goes, but again, for me, it's a little bit different story. But like I say, if you're just one of those people that want a cigarette every now and again, I highly recommend this. Very good product, very reminiscent of a traditional cigarette, and again, the ultimate reward is anything that keeps you off of a traditional cigarette is a good product. So with that in mind, another big thanks to the folks at EonSmoke.com. I'm not sure exactly where these will be distributed to, but you can find them at EonSmoke.com, and they always have sales, discounts over there. Highly recommend you go and check them out. So that's really all I can say about this product, guys. It's a good product, keeps you off of cigarettes. Go and check it out. So thanks for watching. If you can, please comment, like, and subscribe, and until next time.